up out in Kellyville, and Habron Lake is always where my mom used to take me to get away from everything. It's really relaxing out there. We used to just go out there and sit and pick onions with my mom. She would tell me stories, and it was why she was digging. It was just like she had a story for every time she was digging an onion out. And she would teach me how to go through the dirt and sift through the onions and pick the garlic out from the onions. And she'd make me fill the holes back up with the dirt after we picked them. I like to go pick onions usually after it rains, because after a rainy day it's easier to cut into the ground and then pick through all the mud, because it just kind of falls apart. And your onions, it's just easier to break that dirt apart and get your onions out. Usually my mom always tells me that whenever the onions they got the big fat heads on them, she said those are going to be the tougher onions. She said those are the ones you really got to know how to cook. She said usually only the experts know how to cook those, because you have to cook them a lot longer. My mom always tells me just put a little bit of water on your onions and let them soak. That way it helps the dirt come off of them, makes them a little easier to clean. Usually the way I've watched my mom do it, after she cleans them, I've seen her use a knife to cut them in pieces, and then I've seen her use scissors, because she likes the scissors because they're easier, because you can just hold them in your hand and just cut them as you're going down.
Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of grease to it, but not a whole lot. Just enough to like cover your pan. Just take time and keep stirring them. They're going to come out where they're all cooked, and they're not going to be undercooked, and they're not going to be overcooked. You just have to stay over it and wash your food, and it'll come out like you want it to. Get your eggs all beaten. You don't want to put no salt in it, because you already got salt in your eggs. You don't want to put too much eggs in it, because then you're defeating your purpose. You just want to put little eggs in there to add with your onions. You don't want the eggs to overcome your onions, because you want to get the onion taste, because that's what you wait for. Everybody waits for the onions. By not adding so much water, you get the flavor of everything. If you add too much water, it takes away the flavor, not only from your onions, but your eggs as well.